you all had a good 4th of July weekend. We did. We had family visiting. Just give you a little update on the progress of things. Our family came and brought us these lovely plants right here, a lot of perennials. And so we're making a little bit of progress upon our beds. We cleaned out the front here a little bit, trying to get that cleaned out. And now we will go to the back porch and show you some other plantings. So back here we went ahead and planted some tomatoes and peppers in pots, mainly because we haven't had a chance to get our garden plot tilled up yet, because we have been on the hunt for that garden tractor, which today's Sunday. Tomorrow we're going to be picking it up. It's about an hour or so away from our property, but that will be a big help to us here on the homestead. We have a little lemongrass in the corner to help with mosquitoes, and then just a few tomato and pepper plants for now. It's a start. Alright, today is a tree planting day, so digging holes.
So this particular tree that Dustin's planting right now is taller than Dustin is. We got one that was a little bit older in this variety, this Bruce plum, and then the other plum tree that we got is quite a bit smaller, so it may not bear fruit quite as soon, but we're gonna give him a shot. This smaller plum tree here is an Ozark Premier plum, and it's supposed to be a pretty tasty variety. We just thought with a name like Ozark Premier Plum, it'll probably grow pretty well in this Ozark area of Missouri. So here's our sad little peach tree. We're not really sure what variety it is or if it even needs a pollinator. We found this on clearance at Lowe's and it needs help. It's not the best specimen, but that's why it was still on clearance. Alright, should we get some of these ripe blackberries? God, get out of here. Probably gonna like spaz out and drop the whole colander. We're gonna try to make some paleo pancakes in the morning with fresh blackberries. Man, these mosquitoes are terrible. Put on doTERRA TerraShield bug spray, but they're still biting like crazy. The cloud of mosquitoes are following us.
Okay, so we're going up to the front of our property because we are not adequately prepared for these mosquitoes.
Oh my gosh.
They're horrible.
Followed us.
I think we like got into, oh my goodness, got into a nest of them or something. Whew. We did get the garden tractor finally. We just drove an hour and a half for it to a town called Urbana. Really nice gentleman sold us the tractor, and we'll give you a little overview now. So this is a Boland's hydro diesel tractor. It appears that it would do the job I'm hoping for it to do. Has the mowing attachment to it, has the front and rear PTO. So the other cool thing though was that the gentleman also threw in this garden tiller here, and this disc plow, which as you can see I'm gonna have to fix that tongue, and then he's missing the PTO shaft that goes from this to that tractor. So that is the goal tomorrow, is to try and find that attachment so we can get planting. We need to get planting, get our fall garden in. I'm just stoked. Let's have some fun.
Choke on.
Hi.
Well, Dustin, what'd you think after taking it for a test drive?
It was fun. I'm gonna have to get used to it because it's quite sketchy.
Sketchy how?
Just because I'm not very familiar with it, and I just decided to go from 0 to 4, which is like 0 to 60.
Is that when I saw the huge plume of diesel exhaust?
Yeah, and then we have these ruts out here, so I'm like cruising over those. I'm like, oh my gosh, let's slow it down here.
So I spent some time on Missouri's Extension Office website and looked up which crops we could still get in the ground for a fall harvest this year, and I'm going to show you what kind of seeds we plan to put in the garden. So we plan to put in a few different types of Brussels sprouts. It's one of our household favorites. We make these things several times a week. Just roast them with some salt and lemon juice, and they're delicious. We're going to experiment with a few different types of carrots this year. Those black nebula carrots from Baker Creek look super awesome. On the right here is the normal snowball cauliflower that you would see in the store, but we're also going to try out a few other varieties, mainly from Baker Creek, as you can see, just because they look cool. We'll do a couple varieties of cabbage so that way we can try to make our home fermented sauerkraut. We've grown this variety on the right before, but we're going to try our hand at two different types that we picked up at Baker Creek. Neither one of us is really a huge radish fan, but we've come to discover that we like a lot more vegetables than we thought we did, just prepared differently. So we're going to try Jess's idea from Roots and Refuge to roast these radishes, and it takes away some of their spiciness and their bitterness. My mom was kind of shocked that we were going to grow any beets in the garden because I always hated them as a kid, but I had tried the pickled beets and just absolutely hated those. But I've actually had the golden beets and red beets roasted, and they're just delicious. It brings out their sweetness. It's too late to be planting any head or romaine varieties of lettuce, but the loose leaf varieties will still grow great in a fall garden. So we're gonna try out like a mesclun mix, a black seeded Simpson, and then this garnet rose that we picked up at Baker Creek. As far as greens go, we're gonna put in some spinach, mustard greens, and a few different varieties of kale. I have a few partial packs left over from our previous gardens, but we're gonna do a couple different varieties of wax beans and green beans this year. Well guys, that's pretty much what's going on the homestead right now. We'll be able to give you a tour of the house here pretty soon. We're almost settled in. We have a few more boxes that we need to put away yet.
So thanks for watching Even the Sparrow Homestead, and subscribe down there when you get a chance. Thank you for watching. Bye.